It's time.
She's spilling the tea.
This is The Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, of course, we all remember the young lady, Raquel Bailey, who posted a billboard. She put up a billboard, and she was trying to get Tyler Perry's attention to be the next leading lady in one of his productions. After seeing that billboard back in June, Tyler Perry went on Instagram and said, "This is not the way to get my attention. Please don't do this. Save your money." But she did end up getting a role. Well, Tyler Perry was on Jimmy Kimmel Live in the past week, and here's what he said happened.
I was really creeped out about it. I said, listen, she auditioned. I didn't even know it was her because I had separated the two in my mind. She got the job, and then after she gets the job, they tell me, "Oh, that's the girl from the billboard." I go, "What? Why didn't somebody tell me?" But great, it's good that she's good because if you put up a billboard and you suck, it's not going to work anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, man, what he said is absolutely correct. A billboard will not get you a job. Talent will. We live in this era where people want to court attention, but they don't want to do the work. You still got to do the work.
Well, at least it had a happy ending for her. All right, now, Mindy Kaling, and you know her from The Office. And I was just watching a movie on the plane the other day. It was like a late-night talk show that she ended up on. But anyway, I love Mindy Kaling. She had her own show as well. And about 10 years ago, she said she almost missed out on being nominated for an Emmy for her work on The Office. Now, she said the Academy that runs the award show tried to cut her from the list of the show's producers. You know, she was a writer and a producer on the show, and she was also the only woman of color among the producers listed in Emmy contention. They told her there were too many producers listed when the show was nominated for an Outstanding Comedy Series category. She said they made me, not any of the other producers, fill out a whole form and write an essay about all my contributions as a writer and a producer. She said I had to get letters from all the other male white producers saying that I had contributed when my actual record stood for itself. Now, a spokesperson for the Academy said no one person was singled out. And she responded, "Respectfully, the Academy statement doesn't make any sense. I was singled out. There were other Office writer, performer, producers who were not cut from the list. Just me, the most junior person and woman of color. Easiest to dismiss, just saying." So she explained all of that. So shout out to Mindy Kaling. Now let's talk about former NFL star DeAngelo Williams. He's done a great thing. He's making donations, and that's to honor his mom who died of breast cancer. So he launched the DeAngelo Williams Foundation back in 2006, and just recently he is funding free mammograms for women. And he wants to make sure that everybody goes out and gets a mammogram. He hosted a 53-strong deathlon. That was a fundraising event named for the age that his mother was when she died. And so, you know, shout out to DeAngelo Williams for using that to actually help other people.
All right, dropping a clues bomb for DeAngelo Williams. I love any type of philanthropy for a good cause.
All right, Errol Spence, he is awake and responding. We told you yesterday that he was in a terrible car crash, his Ferrari, and he did somehow get out of there without any broken bones. They said he is awake and he is responding, and he's listed in stable condition. They said he does have some facial lacerations, but he's expected to make a full recovery. He is resting with his family by his side. They do have surveillance cameras that captured the video
I seen it
of
on
the
TMZ.
crash. You saw the Ferrari is flipping several times. The video was obtained by CBS 11 in Dallas, and it happened at 2:46 a.m. And you can see him being ejected from the car.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I talked to some of his people yesterday, man. They said no brain damage, no internal bleeding. He has some broken teeth, but no bones are broken, and they're hoping that is accurate. But yes, man, I'm happy for Errol Spence because I would have hated to see something bad happen to Errol Spence and like his career be derailed because of a car accident, because he is a beast in the ring. Beast.
All right, now let's talk about Tekashi69. According to reports, he's gotten a multi-million-dollar record deal while he's in jail. They said his deal is worth more than $10 million, and that's with his former label, 10K Projects. 10K Projects put out his Day 69 mixtape, and they said once he gets out of jail, he'll get the money in return for putting out 2 albums. He's going to do an English one and a Spanish album.
I think that is fiction. Cap. I don't believe it.
No, I don't think it's Cap. That's the same label that signed him beforehand. Also has Trippie Redd. That's the one that gave him all that money. Actually signed him.
Let me tell you what I think is Cap. I think the $10 million price tag is Cap.
Well, they didn't give him $10 million. They said the deal is valued.
The deal is worth $10 million.
So that's a whole different thing.
Well, good. I'm glad you said that because all the headlines yesterday was Tekashi69 signs $10 million record deal. That's what I saw.
No, that's publishing, him touring and all that other stuff. It's not. He's not getting $10 million.
When people say a deal is worth $10 million, that means they'll be spending a budget on marketing, a budget on production, all of that. So that makes a deal worth $10 million. Doesn't mean they give you a check for $10 million.
Good. Well, I'm glad radio don't work like that.
What you mean?
All right.
They say, "Here, your deal is worth this much."
Oh no! Here is it's $10 million.
That's right.
It's $10 million.
All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right. Well, how do y'all feel about it? It seems like it almost seems like they reward them for snitching. Ain't that kind of what it is?
I don't think they're rewarding them for snitching. I mean, I don't think that I wouldn't even make that kind of investment if I was a record label until I saw what his sentencing looked like. You know, if he gets sentenced and he's coming home, yeah, I may do a deal like that. But I'm not doing that deal until I know what he's actually getting.
At least they know, unless they know something we don't know.
I don't know.
And, you know, listen, just because a deal is valued at $10 million, they might not even end up spending it. They could say, okay, here's a little advance we give you. It didn't work out, drop you, and now you get nothing.
Well,
like, you never know how that deal is structured.
I'm glad you said that, Angela Yee, because I just hate when I see people like, yo, see, he got $10 million. Like, people getting paid. No. He did not get $10 million.
But it's worth up to $10 million.
What that means nothing.
That means if everything goes well and he sells multi-platinum and then he could potentially have a deal, that's what that means.
Yeah,
that means a lot of things, your ducks have to really be lined up and everything has to happen perfectly.
Let's be clear with Tekashi69. I'm sure there are a bunch of labels reaching out to him to try to do this deal. So a lot of that money he's going to get.
No, I think that's how much the label's going to spend, and that's how much he's going to end up owing. $10 million. Okay.
All right.